footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich. That's Emery Huntazardo Playbook, bringing you the San Diego Chargers offseason team outlook. A bunch of free agents here. LT probably won't return. Darren Sproles, a free agent. Vincent Jackson, restricted free agent. You know he's on their list to bring back first and foremost. Malcolm Floyd, another wide receiver, is a free agent. Questionable return. Marcus McNeil, they want to build on him. The guy out of Auburn, a couple years out. He was a Pro Bowler early in his career, left tackle. On defense, Sean Merriman probably will not come back. So I think they need to fix up that defensive line in that 3-4. They got the linebackers to play, but I think that D-line, Jamal Williams was injured last year, which probably hurt them mightily. I think they need to fix that D-line. What do you think?
Probably is an understatement. That hurt them a lot. Teams were just gashing the Chargers in the run game. They have to get a nose tackle first and foremost. That's number one. Because you look at that Chargers defense, when you can't stop the run, I don't care who you are, you setting yourself up to lose. So they need a nose tackle because Jamal Williams may come back healthy or he might even retire. So you really have to, pun intended, a big hole in the middle. They also need a defensive end to apply pressure or to contain those two that guard that tackle. They really have to occupy blockers in that 3-4. So they need a nose tackle and a defensive end. But I think really overall the number one, they need a running back on offense. Tomlinson may not return.
Yes,
you're right.
Can Sproles carry the load?
Right. You look at somebody like Javid Best.
Don't understate Sproles, but I think they can use a bigger, taller, more physical churner.
Right. Even if they go with Javid Best, a lighter guy, but they need another guy too. So Javid Best, look at Dwyer if he falls. You look at a guy like Ryan Matthews from Fresno State will probably fit perfect in that offense. So they need a running back, nose tackle, DN, and they need to build some depth at the linebackers. They need some. I think they bring.
I think they have a lot of depth with Tim Dobbins, a couple guys they drafted at linebacker.
See, I'm not comfortable.
Larry English, you're not sold?
I see more depth, and they need to build more secondary depth. I would probably move Paul Oliver back to cornerback. I liked him as a corner at Georgia. I would say move him back to corner, but I think they need more secondary depth and linebacker.
Jammer, I mean, he's not all that, but he's pretty good. They got Cromartie also, Eric Weddle.
I like Weddle.
Questionable.
I like Weddle.
And I mean, they got that guy out of what's the linebacker out of Florida who I like. He's playing really well lately. I mean, he's a couple of years out of Florida. This is why I think they have depth there. I think they could afford the loss of Merriman. But you're right, defensive line. They got Luis Castillo, who's a pretty good lineman, but they really need depth on that 3-4. You need some big, powerful guys.
You need a 5 technique, and you need that nose tackle, and that's crucial.
Exactly. Where will they go at running back? Because exclusive rights free agent Mike Tolbert, that's another fullback. So, I mean, I know they'll go to the passing game. They're going to be a passing game. This is Rivers' team now. It's been that for the last couple of years now. So, a running back is a question mark there. Wide receiver, you think they're sold on that? If they don't bring back Malcolm Floyd, I mean, it's not going to be a top. You think they're going to bring him back?
I think they bring back Floyd.
Not a top priority anyway, even if he does leave.
Right.
Fill that position easier.
Right.
You got Gates, of course, too.
And they're going to get some production out of Buster Davis. They better get some production out of Buster Davis.
Yeah, because they drafted him as really Craig Davis at LSU, like 26th overall, somewhere around that number. So that's the San Diego Chargers offseason team outlook as they have the 27th pick overall in the draft. For more, visit youtube.com/footballgameplan.